Sut ydych chi y bore yma? Well, mae hi'n haelog heddiw. It was lovely and sunny out there today, which put me in the mood for writing more sentences. We're going to have a little look at sentence structure today. This is how we put our sentences together. And I've got a few words to help me write some interesting sentences. And these words are when, who, where, what, and that full stop reminds me to put my full stop at the end. So when, who, where, what, full stop. Okay, when. When could my sentence take place? What could I be writing about? I know I'm going to make up a sentence and I'm going to think that yesterday. It was yesterday. So I'm going to write yesterday. Oh, what do I need at the beginning of my sentence now? What do we talk about? A capital letter. There we go. So I've got a capital E for yesterday. Oh, and I'm going to say it was me. I. What have I got to remember about I? I needs to be a capital letter as well, doesn't it? And I'm going to write that one in green because that's the name I give myself. I could sing you a song about it, but I won't. Yesterday, I. Where was I? Where could I be? I was in the garden. I'm going to write that. Was in the garden. I think I should have made these squares bigger. Yesterday, I was in the garden. What did I do? What could I have done? I know. I kissed a frog. Full stop. No, I didn't, did I? Because I am going to water my garden, so I didn't see any frogs. But who could have written that? Oh, the Princess and the Frog. She could have written this yesterday, couldn't she? Yesterday I was in the garden. I kissed a frog. Now then, I'm going to make that into a really long sentence. I think I'm going to get myself another piece of paper because sentences sometimes run from one line onto another, don't they? So I'm going to write that again. Yesterday. Oh, I better not write on there because the pen will come through. I was in the garden. And I'm going to use a connecting word now. And. I kissed a frog. What do I need at the end? Full stop. Yesterday I was in the garden and I kissed a frog. There we go. So that's something that the Princess and the Frog could have written. Right, I'm going to do a new one now then. Last night. Oh, what do I need? There's my capital. Last night. I know who's going to be. Cinderella. Cinderella went to the palace. Went to the palace. Lost her shoe. Now then, I'm going to make that into a sentence. Now, if you notice this sentence, I don't have the full stop at the end of the line, do I? At the end of the sentence. So, last night, there's my capital again. What am I also remembering? My full stop. So they are super sentences, aren't they? Last night, Cinderella went to the palace. And I'm going to use that connecting word and again. And lost her shoe. What comes at the end of my sentence? Shouted at the television. What have I forgotten? Full stop. So yesterday I was in the garden and I kissed a frog. Last night Cinderella went to the palace and lost her shoe. Right then. What can we say now? So we've done yesterday, last night, this morning, this morning. I think we'll have Superman. My sister just finds it really difficult to write in these little squares in front of you because I'm a lefty and I need to tilt my paper sometimes. Superman. Where could he be? Was at the top of a skyscraper. Wow. Saving a lady. And then I need my full stop. So I'm going to write that now. And once again, it's going to be a long sentence, I think, so we're going to run over 2 lines. So remember, the full stop's at the end of your sentence, at the end of the piece of information, not at the end of your line. So this morning, Superman was at the top of a skyscraper. Now then, I'm not going to use and. I'm going to say because. I'm going to give the reason why he was at the top of the skyscraper, because people don't usually go at the top of skyscrapers, do they? Unless they've got something to do. This morning, Superman was at the top of a skyscraper because he was saving a lady. What do I need at the end? A full stop. Now look at this. This one is 3 lines long, but my sentence finishes at the end of lady, so that's where I need my full stop. One more now then. Okay. Last week. Or you could have on Monday, on Tuesday, so you could do it like a diary, couldn't you? On Tuesday, I was in my house doing all my housework, yawn, 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 full stop. So you could do that. Last week, my dog went to the park on the swings. Haha. Now, do you think my dog really went to the park on the swings? No, because we're in lockdown, aren't we? She's not allowed to go to the park on the swings. She can go to the park for a walk and that's it. So what do I need at the beginning of my sentence again now? What does it need to be? Capital letter. Last week, my dog went to the park and she went on the swings. Now, that's quite a strange thing for a dog to do, isn't it? Dogs don't usually go on the swings. So I'm not going to put a full stop. I'm going to use something else which is just as powerful as a full stop, but you use it when things are a little bit unexpected or a bit odd. I'll use an exclamation mark. And when we see these when we read, it changes the way we read things. So, last week, my dog went to the park and she went on the swings. Because dogs don't go on swings, do they? Now, if it was last week, I went to the park and I went on the swings, people would think, and what's important about that? But dogs don't go on swings, do they? So we use exclamation marks when things are a little bit out of the ordinary. So I'm going to change this now. I haven't used a full stop. I've used an exclamation mark, but look, an exclamation mark has got a full stop in it because it means that your sentence has come to an end and that your reader knows that it's come to an end. Now, when we speak to people, we speak in sentences and we don't say, oh, yesterday I was in the house and I did my housework, full stop. We don't tell people, do we, that we're going to use a full stop. We tend to take a break or we start a new sentence. And exclamation marks, if I was telling you something really weird or a bit strange, like last night I saw 5 aliens in my garden. Shock horror. Then if I wrote that down, it would have an exclamation mark. So I would love to see you write me some sentences. For some reason my computer has just restarted in the background, so I'm just leaving it carry on. I'd love to see you do some sentences, and you could use this grid. When did your sentence take place? It could be once upon a time, long ago, on a dark scary night, anything like that. Who is going to be the subject, the person in your sentence? It could be you, it could be your nanny, it could be your mammy, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be a nasty next door neighbour, anything at all. Where is your sentence taking place? Where is your sentence going to be? It could be in your house, it could be in the garden, it could be in a scary forest, anywhere at all. And what happened? What happened in your sentence? What were you doing? Where did you walk? You might have gone somewhere and something scary happened. I'd love to see what you get up to. Happy Friday to you all. I can't believe it's Friday again. And have fun writing some sentences, some super sentences, which could be a bit silly. Take care, hwyl fawr, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.